All right. Mm. Hello, and I run the block in New York. I'm really rock. I did it myself, in my shop, serving every rock. You panic sold, then pump it. Mm. Well, just relax. Just relax. I mean, at least that's a good sign. Mm. 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 Hello, and I'm on that block. Oh shit. Okay, what the fuck? You know, don't wanna miss a thing. Oh boy. All right. Hmm. Hmm. I guess that's close enough. Damn, nothing is moving tonight. Everything is stand still tonight. God damn. I mean, the only thing that's remotely moving is gold, but I mean, the Nasdaq is trading at decent volume, so I wonder what's holding the Nasdaq up. ES right now it has decent volume. You're trading over 600,000 contracts on the micro Nasdaq and about the same amount on both the E mini and the micro ES. I wonder what's holding up the market right now. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, at least that, right? Okay. All right. Mm, Hey, yo, what's up, investors? Z? What's up? Mm. Am I trying to catch a falling knife here? That's the question. Man, this is a good area. I mean, both of these limits are good areas. A bit heavy, but they're good. I'm gonna let it play out. I'm gonna let it play out. I mean, at this point, everything is just content, man. It's not too much things are authentic. Mm. Mm. So this was a new chapter. I thought I was getting away with something. Mm. I feel like I should probably buy more closer to the bottom of that channel, but well, I mean, this low does match up at the bottom of that channel. That low right there. Mm. Okay. Yeah, I'll just buy closer to that the channel. I mean, I haven't been limited in with my original entry though, so I'll just put it at the bottom of this channel, closer to the bottom. We could just see price trying to move back up to the top of this channel and make an attempt to break out, but this is too. It's too. I don't think we see a breakout here. I feel that once we get further into the channel, we could potentially see a breakout once there's less room or when there's more room. But uh, it's a 40% chance that price will break out from here and keep going. It's less than 50% because we're just starting this trend. And we got to break out from a range. We got to break out. Ah, damn it. And that's so crazy. I didn't even see this. I'm just now seeing it. I think what I'm gonna probably start doing is talk about the price action because maybe when I look at the charts, I might just start going over what's happened because I didn't even see that this thing broke out of a range, pulled back, and that first test is the best test, and the bear sold the retest out of that breaker structure to the downside. Oh. Hey, what's up, Alfred? What's up? Did the Nasdaq just bounce 40 points from the lows? Ugh. Yeah, I probably might end the stream at 10 o'clock today. I'm so freaking tired. My appointment ran longer than it needed to be. I'm tired. Did anybody do anything special for Juneteenth? Cookouts, hanging out with friends, just enjoying the time, planning on the next session, trading session, plotting on the next trading session. Shit, I got tomorrow off too. So kind of like Investor Z, I took today. Actually, I had Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off. So I'm gonna have a 5-day weekend. Took 3 days off for the culture. Are you off tomorrow and Monday? Shit, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, all the employers is like, yo, where's all the black people? It's like, where's all the black people? Yeah, we all taking our needed vacation. That's where the fuck we at. Yo, that's hilarious. That is funny. So this must be a universal thing. I mean, I doubt we see a pullback all the way down here though, but I mean, I'm gonna have my limit sitting there just in case. Just in case we do see that pullback before launch. Man, the market is just being very choppy today. Being very choppy. Actually, let me get I want to see Smith's position actually. Being nosy. Our boy Panic sold. Man, hold on. Let me see a Smith going. The fuck you think? Our boy actually panic sold out of his position. Those Bogdanov memes. Yeah, our boy Smith actually got caught up in it. Crazy. Crazy. I told him to just hold it because it looks like it's just a pullback. So this is what I'm talking about. So Smith found his new bay, the Aussie, the Australian dollar, USD. And I was looking at the chart because obviously when you're in the position, obviously your mind is going to blind you. And this is why you need a trading partner. I've noticed at least 3 times where the market has blinded me from market data that would have contradicted my bias or would have convinced me to close out of the position when I just wanted to buy, hold, and hope. I've noticed 3 times. So I tried to help our boy Smith. I told him that this looks like a, so I think he was in somewhere down here. So he had a really great entry. The thing was, looked like it was going to the moon, and then it pulled back to this 50 EMA right here, right? And so I told him, bro, that shit is going to pump back up. That's a pullback. If they can hold the pullback, then this shit's going to potentially continue to keep going to the upside and potentially to this area of supply that the chart has drawn out for me. And I already sent him the screenshot. I sent him all the data. Man, he sent me a message back, said, man, I sold out that shit. I was like, what? He said he ain't playing no game. I was like, what? I was like, man, you need to stop listening to the house of taking profits because you'll be disappointed every time. You hold until target. He had a great entry. I don't know why he just didn't I mean, instead of closing out the entire position, you could have just moved the stop up to break even at least, because he had a good entry. Actually, let's see where his entry was. Let me see. My phone died. Okay, my phone died. But he had a really good entry. He held through this, and this is what I'm talking about. This is why I don't take profits. He held through this mess, whatever the hell this was, and then it kept going up, and then it dropped down, and then he sold it. And I was like, dude, you held through this. This was like probably like the most dangerous candle against your whole position. This right here, no, you don't sell right here, but he panic sold. I was like, yo, that's crazy. But yeah, this looks like it wants to at least go back into this range right here. And we'll potentially see the market sell off right there. Potentially. Because it already looks like the market has already made a two-legged pullback. Oh shit. Man. It looks like it's already made a two-legged pullback here. So I'm not familiar with this instrument, but just based off the technicals, we had a drop, we had a double top, a drop, a pullback, and then that second leg down. So what we could see is a move back up here, a pullback, and then potentially something like this, where that trade right there would be a 50-50 trade right there once it pulls back. The bulls will have to hold that pullback right there. And if they didn't hold that pullback, then their stocks will get used as fuel to push his market down further. It's already looking like the bulls are trying to hold this pullback right here. So I know Smith is probably in the back, like, you know what, he closed out of his position. So he's hoping for this to actually drop. You know how that shit go. You close out of your position and you just hope that the market drops so you can feel vindicated. But I think he panic sold out of a winner. But we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. And yeah, I think so too, Alfred. If you missed that pump, then it's best to wait until the morning because the market has been doing these pumps and they just keep going. Kind of like what they did last night where they opened short and just trended to the downside the entirety of the session. This thing basically, I mean, if you got short literally at the top or at the open, you was good. And price didn't give a very clear indication that it was going to continue to go down either. So it did not give any indication that it was going to go down. We did get a break out of the trend line, so my limit is at the top of it. I think this is a good entry. I think these two limits right here, they're placed at a good spot. It's back where the market broke out, and at least we know on the ES, and this is the ES. I mean, if you don't, obviously, but that's the ES. But the one thing that we know and love about the ES is that she don't play about gaps. She ain't gonna leave this field. So we don't have to chase her higher. We could just wait for the market to fill that gap. And I believe that this is a great area to start a position. I don't believe we have any news tomorrow. I don't believe so. So, and we're at the top of this trend line. So this trade right here is definitely above a 50% trade. I will give this a score of probably 75, 80 because we have trend line support. We have trend line support, gap support, range support. So I think this is a really good trade to set limits at. And that's what I've done. I'll just wait for that pullback for that move higher. uh, and now I'm kind of addicted because I made 20K on the ES today on a 10 lot. I made 20K on a 10 lot today. And I caught what 40 points. So if I can catch 10 or 20 points, because to make 20K on a 10 lot, you need 40 points. So if I can catch 20 points, which is easily obtainable on ES if you're positioned correctly, I can make 20K a day. My entries are decent, but I'm definitely going to have to build my account to withstand any days where I may be wrong. But making 20K a day on the ES, just catching 20 points, that is achievable. We catch way more than 20 points on the stream on the ES. If we can catch a good pullback or something like that. So I'm gonna actually start looking into that. And on a 6 slot, all I need is what 30 points to make 10K. So I'm gonna start playing around with my position sizing on the ES because we know that she's stable. I can have a big reward and a small stop. With that Bull Barbie account, my position at the height of its position was 84. It was $8,400. So I can recreate that every day just by identifying areas where the market will give me 20 points in one direction. All I gotta do is be patient and I can make 20K a day. All right, so I think I just got limited in on, oh, actually, no, I haven't. Almost there. Almost there on gold. I mean, we kind of got that breaker structure down, so we'll see. What did you do for your XFA? And shit, honestly, Rudcat, honestly, I don't even know. I don't even particularly watch the news. I just only look at the price action. What happened? About 6 o'clock. So around 6 o'clock, was there anything that happened? No. I mean, yeah, it could have been some Iran news for sure. We're not going to rule that out or anything. So today's June 19th. Oh, okay. So that's the British pound. That was yesterday. Mm. Skate day? What's that? Where you go out and go skate? Like rollerblading? Speaking of that, yo, I saw something. Oh, skateboarding day. Oh, I saw something very interesting. So apparently, natural gas and CL traders get paid big bucks at firms like Citadel, at these big money managers that trade natural gas and CL get paid big bucks. Let me actually verify that with AI real quick. Okay, so AI disagrees. AI says that the starting salary is between 100 and 200K for CL and natural gas traders at these firms. I'll dust off CL if that's true. Like honestly, I mean, we gotta, if we use our imaginations, and we don't necessarily have to use them. Man, hold on, was that my entry? Hopefully, it doesn't bounce at my original entry. I kind of pulled my entry down a little bit. Uh, oh man, oh man, oh man. Anyway, I called to pull my original entry down because I wanted to be kind of closer to the trend line. But if this thing still put, oh man, maybe I should have kept it the way I had it. Actually, I think I had it like right here though. I think I had it at 71.3. I think. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, if the starting salary for natural or energy traders at these firms is like $1 million or some shit like that, hey, I'll be streaming from the pit, baby. It's your boy Sherm. We live in the pit, traded natural gas and CL. Let's go. CL was my first love. Let's go. We can trade her again. Actually, let me look at CL. I just keep deleting CL though. I just keep deleting her. I just can't get over what she did to me. I just can't get over that. I just can't. Every time I look at her chart, I just look at it with disgust and just delete it. Mm. 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 Yeah, like, and that's what I was about to say. I was like, man, these prop accounts are literally the same thing. Like, if you take your accounts if you manage your accounts, there is no reason why, if you want to work at a firm and actually trade 7 to 8, 9 figures, there's no reason why you can't go to these firms and show them your performance in these quote unquote prop accounts. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. 369 for the win, baby. 369 for the win, baby. But if you can show that you can trade in these little prop accounts, make money, get paid out, there's no reason why these firms would not hire you. This is experience right here. If you want to see it that way or not, it definitely is. And this is one thing that I keep seeing and that I don't get. Now, when you go into like Top Steps forum or any of these forums where people start arguing about their bias in the market, why is the first thing that someone throws at another prop trader as an insult is, if you're so good, why are you trading prop accounts? Bro, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? There's no reason to trade your own money unless you want to. Unless you want to. I mean, I really feel there's literally no reason to trade your real money unless you want to. These props pays. The risk to reward in trading these props is always to the upside. I would be highly upset if I lost 20K of my hard-earned money. But blowing a couple accounts it's gonna make me angry, but I ain't gonna be on the treadmill crying. Shit. Or actually, I probably would be. But all jokes aside, yeah, I'm not in these crazy ass markets, I'm not putting my hard-earned money. I don't care how much money I got. It's the principle of the matter. There is no reason for me to trade my own money when there is prop accounts. Now, if these props didn't exist and they didn't pay out, then you would have no choice but to expose your own money to these markets. But you don't have to. You don't have to. At least that's how I see it. Our boy Alfred has taken plenty of payouts, not even being exposed to his own money. He's gotten plenty of payouts. I've gotten plenty of payouts. I've gotten enough payouts that I got money sitting just in the account, just sitting there. And that's probably why I'm self-sabotaging a lot, because the money that I have extracted from these prop firms is just sitting in my business account. I mean, it's just sitting there, not doing nothing. And that's probably why I don't feel necessarily motivated, but that's going to change. Gotta get back on track. But I mean, the point is, that's the money that I didn't have to expose my own money. I paid $100 for an account and 20x my money. So shit, more than that. I've definitely extracted more than I put into it. But like I said recently, I haven't gotten paid out. So I got paid out. So the last time I got paid out was in April, I believe. Because I haven't gotten nothing in, or no, May. May was the last month. Or no, April. I think it was April. Yeah, it was April. It was the last time. Because I haven't gotten paid in the last 2 months. I've just been blowing accounts. Blowing them. I haven't, well, I guess well, I mean, the only accounts I've been trading is Apex. And Apex is the bane of my existence right now. In terms of, so I guess I blew the only My Funded Futures account, and I haven't gotten one since. I've been focusing on these Apex accounts and trying to better my game. I made a mistake on Tradeify I started over trading and I read their rules after I blew the account and realized that I blew the account in vain. I was actually on track to get paid out from Tradeify, but I blew the account because I didn't understand the rules. I wanted a little more. So uh I had a 50K funded account with Tradeify. I think I was on day 3 making $700, and then I thought to myself, "Man, I want to make more than that. I want to get more money." And me wanting to get more money, that impulse, I blew that account. And for whatever reason, that's when I decided to look at the rules. And then that's when I discovered that not only do I have to trade for 10 days with Tradeify, I have to trade within a 35% consistency rule. And their consistency rule is very similar to my funded futures starter accounts consistency rule, if I'm not mistaken. Let me actually recheck that, because I was like, that's similar to my funded futures with the whole your loss and your P&L. That's how they calculate the consistency. Hold on, let me look at that. So I basically blew the account for no damn reason. Yeah, so I have to yeah, you need to abide by a 35% consistency rule. And I didn't see that. A minimum trading days. It doesn't have to be 10 consecutive days, but I have to trade for 10 days before the first withdrawal and between each subsequent payout request. So that's very similar to Top Step. I'm surprised Top Step hasn't changed their rule. I'm very surprised. Top Step probably has the most easiest path to payout. Let's be completely honest. Right now, everybody's doing these consistency rules and mixing it with the days and stacking all these requirements on top of each other to make it more challenging for the trader to get to the finish line. But Top Step is probably the only one that does not have a consistency rule. Now you can set your own risk limit so you don't have a daily loss limit, and all you need to do is make $200 per day and get over your buffer, depending on which size account that you have. So right now, Top Step is the easiest one, but they are definitely expensive. And the way that they calculate the consistency, there was I know I read something about it. But I got a couple of Tradeify accounts. I got a discount, 45% discount on their 50Ks. They're literally the same price as the old starter accounts. So that's how I'm trading them. And I'll probably trade them the same way. But they start you off with only 90% of any profits. Consistency rule. All right. So
steady performance before requesting a payout. This means no single day's profit should exceed a certain percentage of the total profits over a given period. It helps with risk management, and for straight to SIM funded accounts, it's 20%. Balance needed to meet the consistency rule, use this formula. Biggest end of day profit divided by consistency percentage required equals total balance needed to meet consistency. Here's an example using the 20% rule. A trader with a straight to SIM funded account has $10,000 in total profits over 10 days, with a highest single day profit of $2,500. This trader's consistency percentage is 25% and exceeds the 20% limit. To meet the consistency rule, we will use our formula. The trader needs to achieve $12,500 in total profits, keeping $2,500 as the highest single day profit. Once the trader makes an additional $2,500, the total profits now become $12,500, and the highest single-day profit is now 20% of the total. At this point, the trader has met the consistency criteria for a payout, as their highest profit no longer exceeds the 20% limit. If you see a consistency of 100%, this means that your biggest day profit is larger than your total account profit. Tradeify is looking for consistent traders.
Okay, we don't care about that shit. Okay, so it's one of these prop firms that has their consistency rule very similar to how the starter account is for my funded futures, where they actually take into account your negative P&L as well. So you have to maintain how much money that you actually lose, because that will also affect your payout. But okay. Shermify. Yeah, I dude, I don't even know why I did that shit. It was such an impulse. It was such a random thing. Like I literally just saw like the $800 in my account, because I was making $800 for 3 days and saw what the $2,400. I was like, I can make more than this shit. Like, why do I got eight? I don't need to be consistent. Or at least I thought I didn't. And then, yeah, I blew that account. Obviously not my proudest moment, but it happened. All right. All right, Gold, what you gonna do? I wonder if it's gonna try to come and get my stop. I guess if I hmm. Oh, is it? Is that a 17% consistency? Yeah, that's crazy. So Cave Trader says, so firms usually have traders trade a plan. Props make you an insane trader. Yeah, it doesn't. Says you have live capital, makes traders quit. So Offer says he wants a mix of both a live and a prop account. Yeah, the great no, RJ, or I'm sorry, RG. No, the green line is my VWAP. The gray line is the 200 EMA. So kind of like a recap of the EMAs. This yellow line is the 21. This red line is the 50 EMA. That gray line is the 200, and that green line is VWAP. What I'm looking for, so the reason why I kind of went long is because we're in a little area right here. I don't know if that was probably just like an impulsive buy. So just looking at a higher time frame chart, I got my limit actually in this area right here. And this is where I'm looking for price to potentially bounce back up. Not a reversal, but just a bounce enough to hit my targets at least. And I got my stop underneath this low, or at least I'm gonna have it underneath this low right here. So that's what I'm looking for. So I'm thinking that this is a strong move in one direction, and this is potentially the pullback back into an area of support right here. So this little order block right here, I'm just betting that the bulls are going to step up somewhere in this area, somewhere. I mean, if we get a break, I'll get stopped out, but I think this is a good area to go long. Yeah, no problem. I think it's a good area to go long. And I got my stop right underneath that little pivot low right there too. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Not a big deal. I've been wrong before, and it ain't gonna be my last time being wrong neither. All right. But I'm getting better at being consistently right. I think that's progress. I think that's what we all want to achieve, being consistently right. And when we are wrong, it's not going to blow the whole account up. Oh, oh. Well, the Golden Girls are definitely not doing anything tonight. They're literally just sitting and floating in midair right now. Gold does look like it still wants to trend down though. Man, that thing looks like it wants to trend down some more. Okay. All right, we'll see what happens here. And we got to break down this thing. It looks like this thing wants to keep on going. Yeah. I mean, if it don't stop here and it just keeps going, then yeah. I mean, unless it wants to stop me out and then go. All right, so I'm in that. All right. Okay. Looks like it didn't fill my full, and this is the one thing that I don't particularly care for about micros. Sometimes it won't fill the full position. It won't fill the full position sometimes. Like if it taps it and then it pushes back up, it won't fill it. The whole thing sometimes. No, don't try to make up with me. Mm. Yeah, my daughter is sitting there instead of going to bed. She's in the damn room talking up a storm. Like, girl, shut the hell up and go to bed. It's 10 o'clock. 3673. She's such a damn princess, man. Spoiled rotten. Like we don't beat her at all. Spoiled rotten. Like she don't get her ass whooped. God damn. But I guess that's a good problem to have, right? One of them good problems. Having a emotionally positive child that has no cares in the world. Oh. All right, so I guess I'll just look. Guess. Come on, Gold. Show this position some love. Push up. Hit some of them targets. Nobody's not going to think differently of you if you do. I haven't had a problem with Well, let me say this. I haven't had a problem with Apex that I haven't had with other firms. There was a time during when Trump was tweeting, Apex was very laggy. It got laggy to the point to where price was delayed. And it was only on Apex, and because when I would switch to another firm, the price um, would fix itself, and there was no lag. I will say that's the only thing that I've exclusively experienced trading with Apex. But so far, after that instance, it hasn't done it yet, but it has happened for sure. Gold's thinking like, damn, his stop is all the way down there. How can I hit his stop and then push back up above his break even and then hit his targets like I did the other night and make him go to bed crying? What can I do? How can I do this? That's what Gold is contemplating right now. How can I do this? She doesn't want to fill the rest of that order, yo. That's so crazy. That is so funny. Well, this is what I will say. If we do see a pushback up on Gold here, it's not going to be a real push. At least I don't think it would be. I do think that if we do see a push, we'll just be trading back into 380, around 380-ish, and then they'll probably dump this thing again if we do see a push back up, because we got to break a structure to the downside. So that retest of this area is highly likely going to be sold. And so I don't think this is a quote unquote reversal, but I probably might need to take off some of this profits, like the bigger targets, and let these smaller ones run a little bit. Yeah. And probably just take off the bulk of this position. If we do see price push here, let's take off the bulk of the position. I think that's probably good right there. Yeah, like right there. Before that little pivot right there. Yeah, that'll probably be like a good spot, because this is where the bulls broke structure to the upside. And this is where, I mean, they push it up and then they broke structure here. So this could be an area. Is at the top of this trend line, is near the top. Yeah, I think that's good. We should be good here. At least for the bulk of this position, it should be off right there. We'll see if we get it. Actually, I'm gonna put it right there. Man, she ain't gonna give it to me, man. I'll probably dump it. What is that, like 75? We'll see. Yeah, I hope so too. I definitely hope so. I definitely hope so too. You said Asian lows from yesterday. Yeah, I hope not. I hope not. Come on, bulls. We need you to hold. We need you to buy. Come on, buyers. We need you to buy and hold. Because if you buy and fold, then my stop is getting hit and my feelings gonna get hurt. Well, there we go. Okay. Hey, yo, what's up, Knife Art? How you been? Yeah, I know, Alfred. Like I said, I prefer to be in the shorts, but I wasn't at my desk when this short happened. I would have loved to have been in this. But it's so funny how my bias will change based on the direction that I'm trading in. If I was in this short, best believe that my runner would have probably been at the bottom of this trend line, actually where my stop is. But because I'm long, shit. I'm like, man, hopefully that shit don't happen. Hopefully it don't. Yeah, the way, man, this thing might want to come at the bottom of this trend channel. What is, damn, look at that. Freaking bulls. All right, so the low is right there at 363. Yikes. All right, there we go, baby. There we go. Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. Maybe I should have waited for that low then. Maybe I should have waited. I was about to say, yo, if this thing took off, y'all saw that shit? Yo, this thing took off. That's what I'm talking about. Take off. That's what I'm talking about. But man, it swept that low. And that's okay. So I know that there's buyers here. There's buyers here. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. They took this low out. They swept the liquidity underneath this low. And we saw that massive push up. I think we're good. I think we're good here. I mean, $600 is not a. Yeah, actually, I mean, no, I don't take profits. I get my TP hit. Give me a second. So, Knife Art said he bought a prop shop. Hold on. So, hold on. You say you bought a prop shop for 500K? What do you mean by that? Did you say that did you bought a prop firm for 500K? You said you bought a prop shop each day 15 to 4K. It's been about 12 days and he's up 21 towards a 30K target. He says he got a lot of red flags, even though I'm completely consistent every day. What do you mean by that? You got red flags. Oh, the firm is named Prop Shop. Oh. I mean, I've already shared my opinion about these new out of nowhere firms. I wouldn't trust them. We all know that these new firms are most likely going to be pyramid schemes. They'll pay out the first few traders, but what is it, a Ponzi scheme? Yeah, that's what you call it. If you're first in line, then yeah, they have to pay you out, or they won't get new investors to come in. Prop shop. So the prop shop, huh? Let's look at them. Prop shop. Yeah, with these, yeah. So it says the name is Prop Shop. Oh man. Prop Shop Traders Review. Yo, honestly, these scammers are just they're so retarded, man. Do people actually fall for these scammers in the YouTube comments? Where they're like, yeah, so I got this indicator and I'm so glad I found it. It works with my system. And then they get other scammers to reply to it. And it's like, oh yeah, I tried that indicator too, and I'm up 9 figures. You know, like, do people fall for that shit in 2025? I mean, has anybody ever fell for that? The allocator in, like, oh my God, dude, what the fuck? That is hilarious. Do people fall for that? So for whatever reason, I'm looking at Prop Shop, and for whatever reason, nothing's coming up. Prop Shop Trader. Uh, do they have a website? Because oh shit, well damn, Gold, shit. Yeah, I looked it up, but for whatever reason, nothing's coming up. Oh wow, Neuro Street. Huh, that's interesting. Neuro Street. Oh my God. Oh well. I recall Nero Street. I think don't they have like options and stuff like that you did, like, yeah, okay. Yeah. Damn it. Okay. Huh. Mm. Oh well. Well, I guess I should have stayed with my short bias, huh? I would have targeted the bottom of this trend channel. Well, okay. All right. Well, all right. There we oh shit. Gold is taking a shit. God damn. God damn. What the fuck, Gold? What the hell? What the hell's going on? What the hell is going on? What's going on? What the hell is going on? All right. I was wrong in that. I lost. I'm down $1,700 plus I think I was up $800, so I'm down $2,300. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Hmm. Damn, Gold. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Yo, she's just dropping. Hmm. Hmm. Well, this is the last position I'm going to try right here. And I'll show you why I'm going to take this last ditch trade to get some of my money back. Okay. All right. So I see that there's this low right here at 58.6 right here, this low. We got this pullback, and then we got this massive move to the upside. So I'm going to make a bet that there's going to be orders. There's going to probably be a liquidity sweep of that low. It's going to probably be a sweep of that low, and then we'll probably see a pushback up. So if I lose that trade, then that's just going to be my last trade for the night. But I think that's another good area right here at this low. So is this them right here? Is this prop shop trader right here? So the 500K account. Yo, congratulations on that night, Bart. Congratulations. He says that he's up 39 out of 40 days. Yo, that's great, man. So what, 90% consistency? Green 90 days of $4,400 in his Pro Plus account. Hold on, where's their all right, man. I'm not gonna sit here and look for it. Like, when these prop firms try to be cute and try to hide their programs, like, dude, I ain't gonna try to look for this shit. You should make it easily and accessible. If you So you got the Warrior account, huh? So you got the Warrior 500K, $20,000. So you got to make 30K? That's crazy. Trailing drawdown. Is that intraday or end of day? But that's decent. That's actually pretty decent. I wonder why they give you so much drawdown. That's decent. Yo, if somebody, well, shit, $24,000. Yo, I'll be full porting every position. Yo, that's crazy, yo. But there's, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Shit, we just made 20K just today. In the sim though, in the sim on a 10 lot. So I think they have to restrict the size. Let's see. Oh, so max size, so 40. Oh, so 40 E-minis, man, get the fuck on out of here. Get out of here. You're letting me trade 40 minis? I don't know, man. I don't know. All is going to take is for a good trader to take advantage of this system. That Ninja Trader competition, there's people that made $100,000 in less than 3 or 4 days with only 5 mini contracts. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why they allow you to have that much risk. It must be something in the payouts that it has to be. It has to be something in the payout. Whistleblower program? What the hell is that? Oh. Man, this whole thing looks AI generated. Where's the payouts at? So I'm guessing like the Gladiator accounts must be like their live funded accounts or something like that. Hmm. It's saying you can trade 20 accounts, weekly payouts. Yo, get out of here, bro. I don't know. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, I just saw that. $1,000? Yo, get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Who do these guys think they are? Who do y'all think y'all are? Their cheapest account is $500. Man, get the fuck on out of here, man. Is this what this for whatever reason, this reminds me of what's that prop firm that blew up with the same prices? What's that prop firm name? Fast Track Trader? It looks something similar. Like, dude, it looks similar to that. Or it gives off the same vibes, is what I want to say. $1,000. This is a cash grab. This is a cash grab. That's my opinion. There is no fucking way. There is no way. I just want to see the payouts. So the minimum payout amount is 100. What is that? PTSA? I don't know what that. I don't know what that acronym stands for. It says request only one payout per account is allowed each week. Any additional requests in the same week will not be accepted and must wait until the following payout window if you're eligible. How am I eligible? So we enforce a 40% consistency rule. Upon initiating a payout request, the profits deprived from a single trading day must not exceed 40% of total realized profits. Exceeding this threshold results in an inability to withdraw until consistency is restored. I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not know. I mean, they're using. I guess they're trying to like, dude, like all these newer prop firms, all they're doing is just taking existing infrastructure, taking the best pieces, cherry picking them, uh, putting it all in a pot, mixing it together, putting it in an oven, and it's like, yeah, bam, new prop firm. Yeah, this reminds me of fast track trading. This pricing tier, uh, only your professional traders would be able to afford this. The gamblers are going to look at this price and say, yeah, no. There's cheaper thrills out there. Apex exists. And the people that can afford this is going to clean out this firm. I don't know. That's just my opinion. It's my opinion. This is the first time that I've actually heard about this firm. I've already shared my feelings about these newer firms. It looks like a cash grab to me. It doesn't look sustainable. If these smaller prop firms can't handle weekly payouts, what makes this firm any different? I mean, I understand that they're charging these huge fees for their accounts, which is absolutely crazy. I'm looking at these numbers and like, yo, no way. No way. No way. But I understand that this is like an instant gladiator account or something like that. And this is the eval. So these are the evals right here. And the evals were about like $500, was like the most expensive, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, I guess these are like their evals right here, but these are still expensive. And then if they're doing like the 90%, like Knife Art is saying, I don't know, man. Dude, I don't know. I'm not spending that much money on. Oh shit. Hold on. Hold on. I think gold is gonna disappoint. Oh yeah, well. Man. Gold, why did you do that? Gold, come on, Gold. Stop doing that shit to me. In front of everybody, making me look like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Come on, Gold. You don't gotta do shit like that. Well, I think this ES trade is gonna play out if we do see that pullback. At least we'll probably get that. And then we're just gonna have to probably get our money back in, well, probably we will get our money back in the morning. I don't feel like I don't feel like I should be on tilt though. There's no reason to go on tilt because gold decided not to continue. Man, don't know why this channel does this. Okay. Yeah, I had a yeah, hold on. I'll share it in the chat. I'm not recommending this. I want to make that very clear, but I'll share the link for those that are interested. Uh, yeah, dude, it took me a couple of tries to find this damn thing. Not gonna lie, I think that's kind of stupid on their part. They should have a better team looking at stuff like that. It took a couple of tries to find it, and then when I did find it, I wasn't even sure. Yeah, I mean these. I mean, well, the reason why I say yeah is they understand what you are looking for and they understand how you make decisions. They have a team. I mean, these prop firms have a team of psychologists and they go over and then they have the data of all the trades. They understand what they need to do so you can click that button and buy. That's why you're seeing all these firms, you're seeing the CEO come out because what they're doing, and you'll never see none of the CEOs in business suits or anything. You'll see all the CEOs come out with regular clothes. They're going to look exactly like you. They want to relate to you. They're going to speak to you in a way to where it's like, you know what, I'm a trader too. I understand what traders are looking for. This is what I was looking for when I was a trader. And now that I'm in a position, I can provide that for you. This is just low level psychology. It's not manipulation. I wouldn't call it that. I guess a better word is they're trying to be more influential, if that makes if that's a better word. But if you're familiar with the game, you can kind of see through it. I'm not saying that they're doing it to be malicious, but it's just a tactic to get you to buy. Now, as I've said before, I don't trust new prop firms. I'm giving too much sensitive data. I'm giving enough data away to where if someone were to get a hold of that data, they basically have your whole identity, basically. And the more that you spread this information across prop firms, the more susceptible you'll fall victim to this. And because you've done this, because traders are putting all their sensitive information in all these firms, if they have a breach that they don't disclose, one day you'll wake up and shit, somebody else has your identity. And then the crazy thing is, the scammers, for whatever reason, they can get the $100,000 credit card, but you can't, using your information. What kind of shit is that? Like, what kind of shit is that, yo? They can get the $100,000 fucking loan in your name, but you can't. Fucking bullshit, right? It's like, what the fuck? They go to like a scammer hotline page. Was like, hold on, are you a scammer? Did you steal this person's identity? Yeah. Okay, yeah. You can get this $100,000 loan, but you go, it's like, oh yeah, your credit don't look that good, or you don't make enough money, or you don't have enough assets, or whatever excuse they want to use when they deny you. The fuck? But the scammers can get it though. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Actually, let's look at that. Let's look at that, and then that'll be the last thing we look at tonight. Actually, did I just? Actually, no, I didn't. We'll look at that. Yeah, I'm glad that you brought this to our attention, Knife Art. Glad, because I didn't even know this prop firm even existed, yo. I didn't even know it. All right, we'll read through it. We're not gonna read the whole thing. You talk about you can't gamble? What the fuck? Don't. Nah, fuck that. If I spend $1,000 on your Gladiator program, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do. You're gonna tell me what the hell I can do. All right. So it looks like, yeah, so it looks like these newer prop firms are shameless with the being vague so they can deny payouts that they don't want to pay out. They say that you are required to adopt a defined trading strategy or system with clear rules for entry, stops, targets. So if y'all complaining about Apex, there's no reason why you should buy this account. It's the AI generated account. Listen to that. Look at that. Look at that. AI generated images, AI generated text. This whole website is AI. This whole thing is AI. But anyway. So any deviations such as impulsive trades based on news, market changing, or pursuing windfall gains without a systematic strategy are strictly prohibited. Yo, they're trying to say you can't gamble. Yo, what kind of shit is that? Traders who excessively gamble by going all in for quick windfall gains, thereby jeopardizing company risk management procedures, may face restrictions on acquiring additional PTSAs. Until they demonstrate steady consistency. Huh. Therefore, the following gambling practices in trading are forbidden: over leveraging, overexposure, one side betted, hyperactivity, flipping. And they're trying to say you can't gamble. Man, fuck that, dude. Hey, you say I can't gamble. That means we ain't doing business. You ain't gonna be no online casino trying to tell me how to gamble. Unacceptable trader profiles and forbidden trading practices. I'm not going to read all this. That's a lot of words. That's a lot of words. Damn. Yo, they got this is no, they have like the whole shit. Let me see. Let me just ask AI to summarize all this. All right. All right, I'm gonna ask AI to summarize all that. I ain't about to. Ah, damn it. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I can just. All right. All right. So consistency rule and payout restrictions. All right. So let's summarize this. I think that's probably what everybody cares about. Not none of that other bullshit that they talking about. Okay. Well. All right. So this is what this AI said real quick, and then we'll go through this, and this will be the last thing that we talk about before ending the stream. All right. So it says that consistency rule and payout restrictions, a 40% consistency rule. No single day net profits can exceed 40% of your total profits. So we know that. The discouraging of risky lottery style trading and encourages steady controlled growth. So this is just a cash grab, in my opinion. Carry forward rules applies to gladiator accounts. If your carrying forward profits is above the cap, you must earn at least 50% of the cap in the new week to qualify for a full payout cap. Uh, Automated and news trading. Automated and semi-automated trading is allowed, but traders must be present and actively monitoring. How the fuck would they know that? That's very vague, like Rudkit says. How would they know that? If my trades are automated, how the hell you know? Are you watching me? You watching me right now? It says news trading is permitted, but traders must be cautious. Are advised to use a 30-second buffer before the news events. Well, shit. That's in my opinion, a firm's legitimacy is through their payouts. If they're making traders jump through hoops just to jump through another hoop so they can get a small payout, it may be a legitimate. Well, let me take back. I don't want to use that word legitimate. It may be a firm that is willing to pay out traders, but if I have to jump through 10 hoops just to get one payout per account per week, and I paid, if I got the 500K gladiator account, I put down $1,100, which I would never recommend. Then yeah. And then it looks like they don't want you to gamble. So any trade that they can consider gambling, they can deny it. And at the end of the day, you're at their mercy. You're at their mercy, because if they determine that you're taking windfall trades, the only thing you can do is sue them, which is going to cost more money. And I mean, a lot of these firms, excuse me, a lot of these firms know that. I mean, they know that if push come to shove, that if they get sued, they know that the litigation process can take years and it's very expensive. The only way to recoup on your money is if you get it to where if you win the case, you make the firm pay for your legal fees. But what these big firms like to do, and I'm not saying that this is a big firm, but they know that if you're not as rich as them, they'll just draw out the process and wait until you run out of money. And then you'll drop the case. So it's like if I have to jump through hoops and the rules are not clear, what is a windfall trade and how they make their determination, it's a game that, you know what, I don't have to play that game. I really don't. There's already firms out there with a proven track record that doesn't require me to jump through all these hoops that will pay out. So this new firm, I don't necessarily have to. Anyways, payout caps and disqualifications. The companies can change or remove payout caps and disqualify traders at its okay, there you go, right there. We just said this shit. Your boy Sherm said it again. Like, when it comes to business, I just understand what business owners are looking at. There it is right there. This line right here is what's going to always have me say, no, I would rather not do business. If you sign the documentation that's giving the firm, and it says at their discretion to disqualify traders at its discretion. Hell no. Hell no. He said, put it on YouTube. I am on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, shit. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah. So, there you go, Knife Art. That's, this line right here tells me that I shouldn't do business with this company. Just that line right there. And that's my opinion. All right. So compliance and trading integrity. So the platform monitors for risky or prohibited behavior, such as drastic changes in trade size, account churning, collusion, or fraud. Traders flagged for such behaviors are notified and can appeal, but cannot request payouts during the flag week. So yeah, that's another red flag for me too, right there. Multiple accounts and strategy variations. Only one per profile per trader and up to 20 active accounts are allowed. All accounts must be under the same legal name. Traders are encouraged but not required to use different strategies on multiple accounts. This is a non-disparagement clause. Any form of public criticism or harm to the company's reputation is strictly prohibited. And they're telling you that you can't even talk shit about them and can result in a termination and legal action. Okay, that's another red flag for me. You can't even talk shit about them, or it's so with this line, you can talk shit about anybody. That's what the First Amendment right is for. You can talk shit about anybody. They can terminate your account, but if they're going to try to go after you for defamation, as long as you're saying something allegedly or in your opinion based on their rules and the actions that they perform, they could take you to court. But as long as you're speaking to your experience, I mean, that's all they can do. As long as you have your proof and then have them pay for your legal fees. So overall approach. So emphasize discipline, consistent trading, robust risk management, prohibits gambling like or impulsive trading behaviors. It says the company reserves broad authority to enforce these standards and maintain a responsible trading environment. Huh. Yeah. So there you go. Knife Art. Basically, all I did was take all their rules. I had AI summarized it in clean bullet points, and I've already shown you 3 flags that I won't be using these prop firms that has anything like that in their oh my god, go oh my god, gold. Oh my god. Seriously? Uh, uh. But all right, guys. I'm not going to take a trade tonight. I'm just going to wait till tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there. I mean, if they don't bounce it there, then if they don't bounce it there, I don't know where else they will bounce it unless they're gonna run that. Yeah, that does look like that is a lower low. Oh shit, they front ran it. Did they front run it? I'll just come back tomorrow morning. I'll just cancel this order. It probably might work, but I'm gonna go to sleep tonight, knowing that I don't have a position on, except for this ES position. I think this is a good ES position right here. So I'll keep this one on, but gold is falling out of the sky right now. So I'll just wait until it gets done. But all right, guys, that's it for me. We'll definitely come back tomorrow morning and we'll look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good night.